English this week, we are going to be thinking about whether to use a or an before a word. So which one should we use before an object? It's all to do with the sound that word starts with. I say sound because it's not just about the letter it starts with, because some words are a bit tricky. We've got some words here and we're going to be thinking about whether we put an a or an an in front of them. Usually we put an a before words that start with a consonant sound like p, r, h, d, and an before words that start with a vowel, so a, e, I, o, u, a, e, or a. So let's have a go at these. We've got orange. So it starts with a vowel, so we're going to put an. Pencil starts with a consonant. House starts with a consonant, so we put an a. Pencil starts with a consonant, so also has an a. Envelope starts with a vowel, so we're going to say an envelope. Rabbit starts with a consonant, so we're going to say a rabbit. Apple starts with a vowel, so we are going to use an and say an apple. So when I say those, they sound right. It's how we speak. An orange, a house, a pencil, an envelope, a rabbit, an apple. We've got some sentences here and I would like you to help me by playing along at home and thinking about whether it's going to be an a or or an an. Tomorrow I am going to a party, because party begins with a consonant. Humpty Dumpty was an egg, because egg begins with a vowel. I always have an umbrella in my bag in case it rains. An, because umbrella started with a vowel. The dog was on a lead, because L is a consonant. You can make a house out of snow, because house starts with a consonant, which is called an igloo, because I is a vowel. Which of these sounds correct? This is where it gets a bit tricky. It was a unique painting. It was an unique painting. Following the rule that we've just been thinking about, we should be saying, oh, actually it's an, because it starts with a U, which is a vowel, but this is different. Although unique starts with a vowel, the letter U in this word makes a Y sound, which is actually a consonant sound. So we use an A, instead of the an. So it was a unique painting, because it's not just about the letter it starts with, it's about the sound that it starts with. And this time the U sound is actually a consonant sound, because you can hear the Y at the beginning. This is also one of the tricky ones. Which of these sounds correct? It was a honest mistake. It was an honest mistake. Although honest does start with a consonant, the letter H we can't really hear in this word. It makes a short O sound, so we actually use an instead of a. So we say it was an honest mistake, because we can't hear the h, we just hear the O, which is a vowel sound. In maths this week, we have been starting to remind ourselves how multiplication looks, because it can be quite tricky to just see a multiplication fact and understand what that means. We've got to understand what it means before we can learn all of those facts. So this is what we've been concentrating on a little bit this week. So we're going to see how we can represent that in different ways. So we could make a multiplication fact, or by saying I've got 3 groups of 4. So here there's 3 4s, they're exactly the same. You could have 3 groups of 4, 3 plates with 4 sweets on each plate. So making it or drawing those 3 equal groups with 4 in each group. We've talked a lot about the importance of it being equal groups. So there I've got 3 groups and there's 4 in each group. If I was to write that as an addition number sentence, it would look like this. 4, add 4, add 4. And the answer equals 12. So 4 add 4 add 4 equals 12. If I was to write that as a sentence, it would be like this. There are 3 equal groups with 4 in each group. There are 12 altogether. And finally, as a multiplication fact, it looks like this. I've got 3 groups of 4 and that makes 12. So I write 3 times 4 equals 12. We could say 3 lots of 4 equals 12, 3 groups of 4 equals 12, but that's what that symbol means. And that's what that calculation means. It means all of those things, but it's just different ways of showing the same thing. I wonder if you can have a go at doing that for one of the multiplication facts that you know really well.